So in a traditional software development lifecycle, what you find is you end up doing the build and development of a product first, and then you think about operations at the end. When you're running within a you build it, you run it way of working, what we actually want to start doing is start thinking about operations from the start of our doing our work. And we can do this and prepare ourselves for that on-call from day one. So what are the different ways in which we can go about doing that? One of those ways is by including your operations into your inceptions. So when you're figuring out what the product is and what the features are, at that point we're also figuring out what our operations of that product and feature are, looking at what our availability levels are, how we can best fail gracefully for that service, and start thinking about those error cases as well as what the product should look like from the inception. Another thing we can do is look at the team skills. So balancing the skill sets of different product team members together. So we don't just have front-end developers and back-end developers and testers. How can we each as a team build enough knowledge and capability that anyone within that team has the ability and capacity to be on call later on in the day? We're also used to, in a traditional ops model, setting up the runbooks towards the end of our development process. Well, why don't we move that earlier in that process? So have runbooks we start creating from day one as we're creating our features and going through. So we can be thinking about those failure scenarios, those failure mitigations, what our alert thresholds are, and those step-by-step guides as we're building those features. You can also think about doing things like updating our login dashboards, monitoring dashboards, and alerting definitions from the start. So as we're building the features, we're building out how we would log them, what the dashboards we would need to support them, and how we would alert on them in a failure.